Okay, so it's about time I brought you guys a transfer rumor episode. Now, the last few have been like confirmed ones, and the simple reason for that is just so many transfers have happened. Okay, so many confirmed ones have happened that I haven't even had a chance to make a rumored one. So today we're finally doing it this weekend for you guys. You asked for it in a previous episode. You smashed the like button. We can smash it again in this video if you want to. 4,000 likes before midnight tonight. As always, every single video I seem to say this would be insane, and another confirmed one is coming this weekend. Also, guys, I'm posting my Instagram stories now. I'm not doing the Snapchat. I haven't really done Snapchat for ages, so I'm going to start on Instagram. If you want to follow me over there, link in the description. So the first player of this episode is a player that said, you know, apparently Wolfsburg have come out and said he's not allowed to leave. We have Julian Draxler, who's also interested in going to Arsenal. Arsenal also interested in him, have done for a few years now. He actually featured in the previous episode a couple of weeks ago, but it seems to spiced up a little bit since then. So Wolfsburg are saying that he's happy to stay. Arsenal obviously interested, hence why we're making this video. But apparently Draxler hit back a few weeks ago after suggesting the club claimed to have known his desire to leave for about 3 weeks. It was given assurance to him apparently from Wolfsburg, or whatever you want to pronounce it as, that if a European top club came for him, he was allowed to leave and join him. This is what Draxler said: when I joined, I was assured verbally that I could leave the club whenever the opportunity arose. So there's a bit of an uproar with him in the club. He's obviously saying that they're not keeping their word. You know, they're saying they want to keep him, he wants to go. Now, a 50 million euro price tag has been thrown around for this dude. I don't think Arsenal or Wenger or anyone's going to pay that for him. I mean, other clubs might, but I'm just basically targeting Arsenal here. I don't think they're going to pay that sort of money for him. But could they come to a resolution? Could we see him leave? We'll have to wait and see. Really shocking one next. Really surprising. We've got a legendary striker here. We've got very experienced. We've got Mario Gomez is rumoured to be going to Barcelona, as well as other clubs like Borussia Dortmund and West Ham have also been linked with a 31-year-old. But reports are saying West Ham are not going to, so the main two in the race are Barcelona and Borussia Dortmund. Now, Dortmund, I can kind of understand, making lots of signings. You know, they can get a well-experienced German striker in the team. I really understand that one. But Barcelona interested in this guy? Like, yeah, he's a good striker and stuff, but I'm really surprised at this. They got bloody, you know, Messi, Suarez, Neymar. I mean, they've got a lot of strike options. Do they need a big Gomez as well? I'd personally say out of the two clubs, Borussia Dortmund would be the one that, like I say, would be most interested in him, and probably the best fit for him. You know, back in Germany, back in the league he knows very well. But to leave Turkey to go to Barcelona, I don't know. That's what the rumours are saying. That's what the Sun are reporting. That's what a couple other newspapers are reporting. Are we actually going to see Mario Gomez go to Barcelona? Now, this rumour has actually started from Besiktas general manager. Okay, so it's not just blown out of the air. It's not just like completely made up. Besiktas, the club he currently plays for, as general manager, has actually come out and said this. If this, you know, transfer actually goes through, this is going to be the biggest shock for me probably this transfer window, because like I say, I just didn't expect Barcelona to go for him, and now I don't know. It's just not one that really popped into mind. Next up, we have a really close looking done deal. Okay, this one will actually be done, I reckon, in the next few days. That's what we're sort of looking at here. Jese Rodriguez is going to PSG for, they believe, 25 million euros fee. Now, that's a solid fee for, you know, Jese Rodriguez. Doesn't play too much of Real Madrid. You know, there's too much competition there for him. He needs to go away to get minutes. But I'm shocked with this one. Yeah, he's not going to get time at Real Madrid. Is he going to get time at PSG? Probably more likely than Real Madrid, but it's sort of similar situation, similar, very big club. Apparently, in the agreement and in the deal, there's an agreement or whatever that says that he can't go to Barcelona in the future. So if PSG decide they don't want Jese Rodriguez, they can't sell him to Barcelona in the future. Now, I haven't heard many of these deals in the past have this sort of stuff. I mean, there probably has been there, just hasn't been released to the public. But this is what this newspaper have come out and said. So not only are they selling PSG, that if they want to sell him after PSG, they can't sell him to Barcelona because it's a rival of Real Madrid. That's crazy. Put it in the comment section down below if you ever seen a player or ever heard of a player that's had this sort of deal in the contract. So a rival club, you know, you can't go to a rival club that he originally started at, basically. Have you ever heard of that before? If this one goes through, if this transfer goes through, it's going to be one of the biggest transfers this year, this transfer window. Real Madrid are looking to sign David Alaba. So we've just seen Jese Rodriguez going out, you know, to a different club, no different positions. It's not a replacement this or anything. David Alaba, as we know, very good, well-experienced international, you know, defender, 24 years of age, and he actually feels like he's been about for about 2 decades. According to ES, Real Madrid have made a fresh bid of 65 million euros to the versatile 24-year-old. Now, if you don't know what that means he played left back, centre back, right back, CDM, centre mid, probably played up front at some stage of Bayern Munich or Austria. He just plays anywhere, basically. Although Bayern have made a counter offer by asking for 65 million euros and the inclusion of defender Pepe in the deal. So that's right, Carlo Ancelotti, obviously ex-Real Madrid manager, is saying, look, you know, Real Madrid boys, if you want David Alaba, that's fine, 65 million euros, we're okay with 65 million euros, but we want a defender back, you know, we want Pepe. Bayern had also tried to include another Real Madrid defender defender Rafael Varane in negotiations earlier this summer. But Real Madrid are having none of it. They're not interested in selling Varane or losing Varane. They don't actually want to include any of their players for a deal. They don't want to. They just want to pay cash. They want to get David Alaba in. They don't want to lose any players in the deal. Bayern actually value Alaba 80 million euros. So if they just put 15 million more in there, they will get him for no players. But you know, 15 million euros is quite a lot more. Probably, definitely will be the biggest transfer. Maybe, you know, sort of similar money to Higuain, innit? If it sells for 80 million euros, David Alaba. So that'd be breaking. You know, it'd become like the third most expensive, maybe the fourth most expensive, depending on conversion rates. And depends if Pogba goes through. If that Pogba deal goes through, then that's going to change the world of football, and that's going to make him the most expensive player in the world, Pogba. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see with that one. But definitely the most craziest, you know, transfer rumor this week: David Alaba going to Real Madrid, 65 million plus Pepe, or just 80 million euros. We'll have to wait and see. That's just nuts. Last but not least, we talked about Arsenal, Arsene Wenger maybe signing, you know, another player, Draxler. Now, if they're not going to get Draxler, could they be getting Lacazette? Now, it's actually been rumoured that they're going to increase their bid. If some of you are unaware, Arsenal have already made a bid less than West Ham. West Ham have made a bid for like 30 million or 35 million or something like that, and Arsenal went and bidded after that original one was rejected for like 5 million less. If they've rejected a 35 million pound bid from West Ham, why are they going to accept a 30 million pound bid from Arsenal? Why are they going to accept 5 million less if they've already turned down 35 million? You tell me that. That's not common sense business. It'd be a different situation if, you know, we're talking wages here. Lacazette was offered 200,000 from West Ham and 150,000 for Arsenal. Now, that'd be more understandable if he decided to go for Arsenal. He might be earning less money, but, you know, maybe more chance of getting top 4 playing Champions League. So you'd understand why a player would make that decision, but you wouldn't understand why a club would make that decision when, you know, that's the transfer money's for them, the agents and stuff, you know, not really too involved. The player's not going to see that money. Arsene Wenger has come out and said this week they will be increasing their bid for Lacazette. Now, will they get the man? Will they increase it above 35 million? That's what it sounds like it's got to be. It's got to be above 35 million. So I'm thinking he's got to do a 10 million plus bid, okay? So go to 40 million. That's what the next offer probably will be. No point offering him 30. I mean, I don't know why he offered 30, but it can't be any point offering 35. They've already rejected it. So will Arsenal go to 40 million pounds? We'll have to wait and see. Could they get Lacazette? Could this be the striker they're crying out for? This transfer window has been absolutely crazy. If you guys are enjoying the series as well, I'm bringing out like quite a few times a week. And make sure you drop a like and a thumbs up down below. 4,000 likes for midnight tonight. And I tell you what, confirmed transfers coming this weekend. Guys, have a good evening. Take it easy. Peace.